Hello, Killer Bunnies. I know it's just did a demo video. You might be thinking, hey, green booster. No, not quite yet. Maybe this week. We'll see. Green booster has finger cuffs. That's a fun nightmare. No, I just wanted to do another demo of Orange. And we'll do a 8-player game, maybe. The reason I want to do so is because I made some relevant improvements to our CPU player. It's much... You see, the thing about Orange is that... We got a lot of money. Orange makes the game very, very different than Violet prior to it. And the main reason for that is because, of course, of the pawn shop, in combination with cards like super supplies, which are just rather absurd, right? So I've made adjustments to our CPU logic. The main things I hope that we will get to see in this game, we might not, we might, is that it will be rather aggressive in buying pawns, such that we might not even get one if some of these players draw money, because we're not early in the turn order. Because there's only 6 available, unlike full set, which has, you know, the extras and then almond on top of that to have kind of a ridiculous amount. Let's hope we get one. We opened with $23, so we might. Well, if we don't, the CPUs will. The CPUs are also more aggressive with buying defense now, which they will actually use, which is exciting. And third, the CPUs will not be buying carrots if they don't have a live bunny. All of these really add up to something that's much more known. Oh, one more big addition there. The CPUs actually use their rerolls on cards where the result is clear. Let's hope we get to see that. Let's, like usual, we have super supplies. I can't complain. We have super supplies. That is one of the better cards we could have, of course. But let's start with this. Let's keep super supplies in hand for now. And we will see how much they end up buying. See, this CPU bought 2 pawns, blue, green, orange, red. So we will end up with violet, yellow, I guess. We'll buy both. That's fine. Take it while we have the opportunities. It's just correct to do so. In orange, violet, yellow are some of the less exciting options. However, there is no pawn removal except for pilfer the pawn, which we don't excessively care about, right? Until white booster, approximately, when you get pawn recall, and then you have to worry about that. But until then, pawns are just correct, right? I still haven't told him to not do that. Probably will. But whatever. Wasn't the point of the improvements we made today. Not today. This weekend, I should say. Alright. Oh, we actually gained a bunny exchange? We are. Look at that. That's fun. Bunny circle is quite full. There are no dead bunnies, so there's no resurrections we could potentially do. We have antimatter, which is a valid holographic hit. It's not very smart about blown Trojan either yet. Takes time to get used to, like, conceptually everything. So you find a lot of edge cases where you play one game, it's like, oh, everything it did to this game made sense, and then we play this game and it's like, okay, there's 4 mistakes that it made. Typical that on the video, I'm like, hey, here's all the upgrades you made. It's smart now. And it's like, no, he has 4 mistakes. They're not mistakes, they're just passive plays. Saving a magic fountain instead of using it for nothing is obviously way too aggressive, and you should use it for nothing. What are your opponents going to think of you? If you try to resurrect bunnies, they'll think you're up to no good. Hey, we got a coma resolution, that's fun. Cyber is discarded. There goes one of the Violet Pond relevancies. Would have liked to see that resolve here. Clear the board a bit. There's the Cheese Balls. Cheese Balls is a valid holographic hit, so this could kill it. 1, 1, 7. Okay. Sometimes with true randomness, you have to wonder if something is broken, because you see really unusual results, but that's like, yeah, no, it's actually just within statistical variance. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 7, 1, 12. 1! Everyone's rolling 1! I swear it's not broken. You saw other results. Let's see. We could try to resolve supplies. That's an option. We could buy back the holo. That's an option. Let's try supplies first. Because we're not gonna get the blue pawn anyways. It's gone. We do have a reroll. Money is probably gonna be more useful to us than the carrot. But we would roll the violet again. Alright, we'll take the money. Plus 20. Could have been more exciting. Let's cancel. Let's buy holo. Let's discard rock bottom. And then we'll play our turn. I'm just gonna give you a clover. I feel like it. Alright. We have a holographic. The game has potentially turned around. Assuming nobody top run rotates us or something. There's plenty of opportunities to do so in orange, up through orange booster, top run rotate, bunny hop, run amok is here. So we will see if we are fortunate enough to resolve. The opponents that do a defense, they have been buying. We will buy some defense probably. Casino resolution. What does everyone have for specials? Nothing much, actually. We have diverse portfolios, so we feel safe against bankruptcy. We do not feel safe against share the wealth, of course. But what can you do? Antimatter would be too large. Let's try Ebola into play, I think. Fluorine gas is a weapon strong enough to kill that. I think the CPU favors clearing bunnies that actually have modifiers. So by putting the clover there, we're like, hey, go kill that for me. It's a funny way to look at it, but it's a thing. It's almost something justifiable there. Jams the baker. Free supplies, look at all that. 5 and 7. Might regret losing our rock bottom. That is half price Roonies. Okay. Well, we just won the game. Our CPU player is not smart enough to understand the implications of half price Roonies. Anything in there that we could just buy and cause problems. See, buy and use is what we're doing here. At half, right? Very absurd, very absurd. I don't think we need to force anything here. Let's wait. We can asteroid. I know we were going to Ebola, but asteroid is, after being given asteroid and still having antimatter. Don't really need anything else. Random Kabbalah. 16. Why is probably carrot? Yeah, carrot cabbage. Barrier. Right, barrier went there. He used the defense there. He spends 3 defense on the level 2. That's reasonable. The Monolith has been saved. I haven't yet gotten to resolve activate the Monolith in any of my testing. I have on Sandbox, of course, in my playtest area. Maybe I should show that sometime. Maybe we'll show it after this game, how I test individual cards, because it might be interesting to some to see that. Supplies, surprise. CPU 6. Now, remind me, who has the pawns? 8 and 4. Okay. I've been smarter to play with the smaller player counts, and then we might actually get to see a reroll resolution. Rerolls aren't exceptionally common through Orange Booster. If we had the black pawn, then we might see rerolls more often, because of course weapon resolutions, there's plenty of opportunities for it. Alright, this stray asteroid will clear the board. CPU 7 gets money. Will he spend it? He wants cabbage, sure. That makes sense. This will not clear the board. That's fine. Bunny to the future to be rescued from the death. So there was an example of it being smart enough to use very specials. It's not like it does so optimally, it's more like, hey, I can use this right now and it's relevant, so I will, as opposed to, hey, this is actually a good time to use this, right? Those are 2 very different scenarios. And it's probably never going to have the CPU player be smart enough to recognize the difference, and that's okay. It doesn't have to. Quest is a game of social dynamics. If we want to be really special and say, hey, we want a CPU player that's actually good at Quest, that's less so a question of is it good at min-max, it's a question of can it reasonably handle socials, and that's a very complicated question, right? Interesting. Alright. I was thinking about the barrier placements. That one is placed just perfectly that if we wanted to put one here, we'd split the circle in half, which is somewhat interesting. Or we could place it here and split these, but I think I want to be in the smaller section, but the smaller section is at half, so what can you do? I think we are interested in splitting in half. There is the F-18 Hornet. Never mind. It's still the F-18 Hornet. He cleared the other barriers that ruined some plans that I was forming there. Do we want to buy cabbage water? I don't feel largely compelled. This bunny will be coming back soon. I think this turn, right? Pretty close. I'm close. If it's not this turn, it's next turn. I lost track. Alright, we lost the low price ruinies. We didn't actually get to use except to buy defense cards. That's okay. Well, we got a new barrier anyways. Okay, place it somewhere useful to us. That's fine. I'm happy with that. We can place one here. Yep, CPU 7 came back this turn. Ouch! I swear we roll ones more often in digital. Alright. So now that we have the enclosing of barriers, we can do some interesting things. We don't have any carrots yet. We have money with diverse portfolio. There's the half-price Kabbalahs. Cool change used. That's a lot of money. Buys a carrot. 11 carrots remain. That is concerning. Alright, there we go. We actually spend the red gleeful right away now. Fix that. Let's make sure I kill that so it doesn't keep generating value for him. Oh no. We'll probably try to reuse that casually. Sure. Let's reuse the bow and arrow. Just to get another attempt at it. Unlucky. Okay. Now what? Red light district could buy it? Tricky. Oh, reversal of fortune against the loose stalactite. Funny. I can't say that's when I would have used it. Casino. I would have liked to see a Carrot Top Casino used on one of the players with actual rerolls so that we could see them use the rerolls. We got consignment suits against Pompadums. Look at that play. Genius level strategy here. I didn't know I could do that. It's smart. This is getting way too crowded. I want to be on the non-crowded side and we're on the crowded side. But you know what? That's going to work just fine because all of a sudden count them 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. Almost. Let's use this against somebody who has food. You have food. You'll spend your 1 and 1. And then we hope in an ideal world, somebody will play one more bunny in an ideal world, because then we won't lose this one, because we want to anti-mayor raises there 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. Oh no. Well, this is getting a bit awkward. We have the defense. We can always defense it. We'll just defense it if it comes to it. It's fine. We have 66 defense. What are we going to do? Wait for next game? Save the defense for next game. Earthquake. That's funny. The CPU 7 that played that, I think. Okay, we are going to defense it. 12. Just to clear the board. That's my plan here. in retrospect, it might have been smart to save antimatter plus reusables until basically the end of the game. Resolving Halo would be great. But I'm not sure how close the end of the game is here. I don't have any carrot generation here. I also don't have any carrots. That's very awkward. There goes our... That would have ruined our plans anyways, maybe. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Very awkward termites. Spatula! Spatula, the flamethrower. But he threw misfortune. Oh no! That was supposed to be ours. Oh, there you go. That's the game. That's why we play, right? He drew the replacement card from the spatula, and it happened to be, well, thank you. It happened to be a misfortune, and we would have drawn first otherwise if he had not played the spatula. But there you go, Juwan. Anyways, that's a shame. I don't think we have an answer to that, so that happens. We have an incredible fountain, so it's not the end of the world. Thank you. A CPU likes to give the nice things anyways and not discard them if it can. Decide for yourself whether that's a mistake or not. Let's try a 3. We are very sad. Nothing. We get nothing from that. Oh no, well there goes the halo. I don't perceive reason to halo the hollow. Bankruptcy is gone, so our diverse portfolio is not as useful now. Free pawn, nothing to get, of course. This game is likely to go longer than last one since everyone's kind of stuck. What's Danish? 7, 6, and 2. CPU 4 does not have a Danish. We'll try him. I don't want to risk pokering the hollow. Alright. We're out of removal. So it's likely many bunnies are going to get into play. Is the plutonium misfortune gone, by the way? No, I don't think so. So we are in danger. Oh, he doubled the water with LA hot peppers. That's funny. I think that was rather unnecessary, but funny. Oh, sad. Only had a Danish. Run amok on CPU 6. Buys a carrot. Alright. Wheels Freshness Center is very interesting. How long do we want to hold that? I think we might want to jam it now. We can delay the game by 3 carrots. Could be quite relevant. Maybe more if they get more. That's half price coupon, buying 2, I presume. Buying a carrot and some cabbage. Oh, there was a reroll right there. Do you see it? We got the exact case I wanted to show that it does reroll. We have proven it. It didn't save him, but he tried. He tried. He tried to reroll because he had duplicates on the Carrot Top Royale. That's what happened there. So that's fun. I like that it rerolls. I wish we had a game where it showed that happening more. There are only 3 carrots left. I am terrified that we're going to get caught without one, so we're going to buy one. Maybe that was a mistake, because there are players without bunnies. I think that was a mistake. Shoot. Oh, CPU 6 doesn't have one, so we're still the most? We are the most right now, funny enough. CPU 7 is 3. Let's try it. He defenses. I should have looked to see what he had. Alright. Alright, we drew some money. That's very good. I feel compelled to play another bunny. Very intense end game here. That's probably a buy, isn't it? No, it's not. He doesn't have it. If these players got a bunny, they would buy. Misfortune. Okay, that's highly relevant, I think, because there's 2 carrots there. There's 3 carrots there. These misfortunes are very devastating. Wow, okay. Thank you for not picking me all 3 times. That's very kind. We should consider whether we actually want a Wheels Fresher Center here. What does CPU 5 have? 2. There's the plutonium. It was not thrown on us. That's very kind. Alright. What do we want to do with this Wheels? Delay the game or don't delay the game? We do not have an immediate end to the game, so I feel like delaying the game is better because these players are likely to draw bunnies and get carrots anyways. The highest delay is CPU 2 for 3. Alright. Keep track now if you want of what carrots were taken. See if that was relevant. Maggots used. Targeting oh, it's 20 cabbage. Okay, sure. He did get bunny. So we are... Oh, there's some good rerolls there. He didn't actually hit anything though. Fountains never work. Yeah, it's classic. Right. Specialty. Another 2. I think we'll try the poverty poker now. If we could steal the other bunnies in play, that would be highly relevant. We don't have any extra external rerolls. Wish we did. Okay, that one's gone. That's a big deal. We are actually going to get a reshuffle here. It's somewhat rare in Orange Booster. This is a longer game. Players can't seem to finalize the game here. Select disclosure. That might be relevant. We can see what's going on here. We see the top run rotate. He's going to use that. That's unfortunate. We see the red timid. I don't think we have anything to respond to that. We will pilfer. Try to steal something. We will be stealing the red pawn. Fine. That happens. We have that now. What can you do? Red light district, steal this bunny. Or get another specialty. Let's get another specialty. He will top run rotate. Our poker will go with CPU 7. We won't really have much use for it. It'll just be discarded. Another Royale. There's almost a success. That's a kill. Cruise Missile Prime. I think we're happy to see that. That's a prime right away. We're very happy to see that. Very good. We'll let that resolve. Yeah, let that resolve. Cruise Missile, of course, not being among the holographic vulnerabilities. CPU 4 is the only player now. We have more money than CPU 4, so that is highly relevant. We were given a sword. We intend to use it. That's a kill. Gleeful is, I guess, hopeful. Doesn't really. Well, Gleeful represents a triplet, because we do have Red Pawn that we stole, so that is relevant. CPU 4 will be playing a Choose 2. You see that on the selective disclosure here still. There's the Red Timid. Three carrots remain. So the game would have ended there had we not forced the return earlier. Would that have been beneficial to us? Probably. So maybe we have some regrets, maybe not. Oh, this is a triplet right here, actually. What was I thinking? So we do have a triplet. What do we use our Gleeful money for? Buying the carrots for 7? Probably not. We'll just buy water for now, I guess. Baker Street, maybe. Oh, it's very tight. Market is closed. Well, that changes things, doesn't it? Bunny hop between 3 and 5. Not likely to be relevant. CPU 8 gets back into play. LoJack Kojak is terrifying. 11. Not us. That is this one. So CPU 4 loses 2 carrots. All 3 carrots, I should say, but 1 of them was stolen, 2 of them were returned. We will see a reroll here, possibly, if he gets unlucky. He did. He re-rolled and rolled the same. Funny. Alright. Got him. Baker Street on 4 or 8. Baker Street on 8. Because he has 3 carrots and 4 has 0 carrots. Cheese balls. We will try to resolve cheese balls, I think. I'm not sure if there will be a good cheese balls target, but something. There'll be a decent cheese balls target. That's way too many bunnies in play. There might be a world where we should buy the antimatter raisins. Alright, the cheese balls math is ugly. I do like keeping the most money still though, so I don't feel compelled to do it. There's no excellent spot to put it, except to say we would like to hit that. We will shield for... Do we care about those bunnies? Yes, we do. We're not saving our defense for next game. Use your defense cards. That was a bad choice. Why did I do this? He had 11 clovers. Oh well. We killed 2 bunnies. That's 3 carrots. That is relevant. Potentially. We do not like seeing this player get a bunny. That's very bad. He has more money than us, and he has 3 carrots. Random feed. He has a Danish. Cleaver. Double 7. Ouch. That's bad for us. That's very bad for us. We might end up only gaining the 4 that we have. I think that's the likely option here. He had a defense card, so he used it. Fair enough. Food processor, choose 3. I don't think we have anything of note. We have a spatula. Maybe. Baker. A 1 would be great. No. Market's closed. That gives nothing. CPU 6 has 2 bunnies now. Emporium is closed. There goes our options. Buy a weapon. It was a race shuffle anyway, so there wasn't anything significantly interesting there. Reversal. So CPU 7. That does kill him. That's good. We wanted that one dead. CPU 6 is the primary problem right now. Let's attempt to kill this one. We did kill it. And we could red light district this one. That solves that problem, roughly. Although it doesn't significantly solve it because because CPU 4 has money. So what did we accomplish? Not much. Where's Mystery Urn when we need it? We have Violet Pawn. Alright, these misfortunes are doing some good work. We're getting somewhere. CPU 4 is a problem. 2 carrots remain. He otherwise has none. Funny enough. I may as well let that one through, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's let that one through. There we go. Justified. Insight. Not that the CPU cares. Be very clever if it could play around Insight, but not likely to do that. Reusables. We may as well use it, because I want to draw a new card anyways. Alright, one more bunny in play. Royale. Royale is a good answer. Let's do it. That's unfortunately not a kill. That made the problem very much worse. Where is a bunny on the edge of forever when we need it? It's orange booster. Fountain misses. Would have been really good to kill that one. Now we're in a tough spot. I say tough spot. 4 carrots out of 20 in an 8-player game. Not bad, right? It's above what you're supposed to have. It's plus 10. Helps a lot. They're still ahead of us. We're just gonna keep playing bunnies until we can get somewhere. Half price coupon. Whoever gets the open the market card probably gets the remaining carrots. Super supplies. That is water, which will do nothing. That's a lot of clovers over there. Some will have a problem. Oh, sure, I guess that happens. Defector. You know what? I don't want the defector to resolve. That seems bad. I don't like the idea of giving another one of these players a bunny. Transformer for Clover is funny. It's not very clever with its transformer. Alright, we have so many bunnies. +2, +2, random. Okay. Apply, we get to spend 19. Where are we spending 19? I guess we're buying a bunny. It's a reroll bunny. And that's about it. We'll lose the rest because it's spent immediately, if you remember. That did actually avoid a top deck, which is interesting. Alright. The market's open. He probably buys the remaining and then ends the game. Correct. Okay. We do not have the most money, so we will not steal. We have 4 carrots is all. 4 carrots, 2 carrots in a dream. 1 carrot in a dream. No, the last one. Okay. Well, that was that game. Poor CPU 4. He worked so hard to get all that money. Ended up stealing 11 carrots, and it was not enough. 5 carrots was the winner. Alright. So yeah, I was going to show you, it's just for fun, very briefly. I'm not going to go over it in detail. But this match sandbox is where I actually test things. And essentially what this represents is a searchable card database of every single card that we currently have, with the ability to switch between players, right, or give it to a CPU control. So that's fun. So what do we want to resolve? For example, let's do let's give ourselves a bunny, and let's give ourselves a bunch of money, or perhaps the pawn. Could give ourselves the pawns. Now, this does generate duplicates. It does not grab the item from wherever it is now. It actually generates a duplicate. So if you look at this, I can actually, let's say, give myself another green pawn, and I would have another, which is fun. Let's then give ourselves Carrot Top Royale, perhaps. To saved, why not? Then let's use it just for fun. That was a terrible roll. I wonder if I give myself a red timid at this moment. Oh, sorry, a timid bunny. This one's the red one. We actually do gain rerolls at time of resolution, which would be mechanically correct in theory. So yeah, we can get some rerolls here, right? Let's throw some bunnies in the discard pile here. Let's throw 3 of those in the discard pile. Because what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add the red die. Optional red. 12, 6, 2, 1, 11, 2. We need to re-roll that. We need to re-roll that. 12, 6, 10, 1, 11, 2, 8. That's a good one. apply. Resurrect a bunny. I meant to put 3 there. I must have put 1. We get a whole bunch of value. That's the sandbox. So whenever I want to test something, that's where I end up going. So I just wanted to show that. Yeah, there we go. We played a game. It was a longer one. CPU does rerolls now. That's fun. Green is very partially in progress. I built out the skeleton. None of the unique cards are implemented yet. But we'll get there, of course, probably within the next week. So yeah,